Hey everybody, welcome back to Workers and Resources. I hope you're having a great day today. You're going to notice that I'm broke when it comes to rubles. It's rapidly changing, but you're going to notice that we're broke. And that's because, if I pause it really quick, take a look at the underground line here. I've added a couple of other pump jacks. I had this one just sitting here already, but there's also this one over here. And they're both on, somewhat small deposits, but they're still there. I want to bring more oil in. And so I've kind of decided to build this infrastructure out and hook up an extension to my little pipeline network here. And these pipes are expensive. They take time, they take money to build. And I think I might just speed this up and cancel the contract on this and decide to fund it with dollars this time instead. Just to take a little bit of the pressure off of the rubles because we're pretty much broke with those. So let's cancel this and fund it with dollars. I'm not going to do a whole lot of that because it's very expensive, but I'd like to get some stuff done today, and I'm going to need some rubles to do it. So if I could maybe start getting money, that'd be great. But I was maybe a little too over-ambitious here with the construction of this pipeline. Let's go ahead and just fund one more line here. So this will build out the pipes with dollars, of course, and those will be done. And then if we come out of this, we can see that these stations here are already set up, and I'm bringing the oil in to kind of come between the fields. We're going to have like a gas station probably right here, but we've got these 4 medium fields here, and they're very close to being worked. So Agro Farm's going to kick in here pretty quick here with the harvesters and get started harvesting some of our food, which means, well, I'm going to need my silos and stuff. Now, as you know, I have been working on upgrading roads. That's been happening too. This one here is almost all gravel now, which is kind of nice. I went ahead and got this one done with rubles just so I could, no, wait, it wasn't this one. It was, all of this. I went ahead and did all of this with rubles just so my agro farms and stuff are ready to rock, because they're going to need, I want them to go a little faster. Now this area in here, I marked it to not build with rubles, right? And that means that they're trying to build it with my own resources. So they've already delivered some of the gravel that's required for this because I actually have access to gravel, but I don't have access to the other stuff. I would like to, in this video, if possible, kind of depends on this money situation here. I think after this is hooked up, I'm probably going to cool it on the pipelines for just a little bit. I do have this one though. I showed you this already though. I do got this one, and I've done a little bit of number crunching, if you will, some very easy math, and I've determined that although it is pretty close to right between these, it is easier and cheaper for me, therefore, to go from here and hook it up to this line that I just created. So I probably, knowing that, I might have maybe brought this a little bit further this way and then went straight over if I had known that. But I didn't think of that until this was already kind of built to here. And it just kind of happened that way. So in any case, we're going to get a pipeline running over into here and probably hook up in this little pump area here. So this is that line will eventually meet up with this. And that is just a little bit closer than meeting up with this other side, especially considering that this near side is already hooked up. So I would have to go beyond this and curve in, and that's going to be extra cash. So I don't want to do that. But you can see the truck has delivered the gravel, right? And now we're all about the bulldozer coming in to upgrade this road some more. And we're hoping to get all the way out here. So when the harvesters are released to do this, that's going to happen incredibly fast here. It looks like the sign, 98.9% here on these 2 fields. They'll start harvesting these 2. And while they're getting these harvested, these will still be growing, and then we'll go ahead and start harvesting there too. So that's the order that things will happen. We do have a gas station here, and this is to provide the harvesters and the tractors and such with replacement fuel very close by so they can keep going. You know, they're going to harvest a field, go refuel, harvest a field, refuel, etc. So that's to keep that in check. I would probably want to start upgrading this road too, but if you don't have an alternative route, it's harder to upgrade things. So in order to upgrade some of these roads, I had to make alternative routes. That's how I got this done. It was by making this road so that the trucks could go around here. So if you're playing this game yourself, and if you're trying to mark a whole bunch of roads to upgrade, I kind of learned this the hard way, kind of off camera, but not really. Like, we kind of learned it together. But if you're like, why aren't they fixing this road? Or, man, what's going on with my routes when you're trying to upgrade roads? It's because the road gets completely shut down when you go to upgrade it. So you have to provide an alternative route while you're doing this. So it's good to have multiple points to get where you're going. Okay, I still am not in love with this. I still might change this whole thing here. And we do have quite a few people here that says they can't work because of kindergarten. And the kindergarten that's right here next to the pub, it's getting kind of full. I'm not sure it's such a huge deal. Because like eventually they're getting educated, right? And if you look at the mouse over, like everybody can get there. Takes a bit, but they can get there. So yeah, are we exporting that fuel yet? Oh no, that just pulled in. Okay, I want to see. This should give me 35,000 rubles, and hopefully that's enough to complete that construction. Because my goodness, is that taking a long time. So looks like we're probably working on this pipe right here now with rubles. Come on, wrap it up, finish it. I think that's it. I think everything else is done. Now, right now, the pipeline actually only comes out to here. I realized that I was going to run out of money when I got to here, so I stopped. So even though I paid for this, like once this is even done, which it looks like it's pretty much getting wrapped up here, I would hope. It's very close. Just not enough money, not enough money, not enough money. It's very close. We're almost done and done. Okay, so our budget can start going up. And look how much money we make. Like, we're doing okay on making money, right? We're able to do this. This is one-time speed, so if I go faster, this goes up even faster, right? It's nice. It's very nice. Oh, I wanted to see the harvesters work. We can follow these cars too. It's great. Yeah, there it is. So the harvester's gonna get to work. Let's speed this up a little bit. I want to watch it. But I also want to make money. Yeah, there it goes. So it's gonna harvest the stuff. Now, in order to actually use this, right, we need the trucks, the closed trucks, right? Closed hull, covered trucks, whatever you're gonna call it. And that's what this is gonna do. This is gonna go over and get the stuff. But even still, to store it, we gotta have like silos and stuff, right? So what I'd like to do is I've been playing around with like where do I want my buildings to be and all that, right? And I've decided to make a couple of junctions here to sort of get this factory connection started. This is not that expensive to get to work on, so I'm gonna just do this with dollars really quick. And maybe we'll do this one with rubles. It's actually way cheaper to do this with rubles. We should probably just do that with rubles instead. There we go. And we'll just hit a couple of buttons here on these. I've been playing around with like how I want factory connections to be. And there's these junction points that I kind of like, so it allows me to sort of expand where these things can go. We're gonna need a forklift in this area too. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure where that is, I forget. It might be in here. Yeah, Forklift Garage. And this of course connects the places too. So if I was to put a Forklift Garage, maybe, this almost connects to both right away, which is kind of nice. Yeah, right here. If I was to put this, I wanted another building here though. Can I put the Forklift Garage somewhere else? Tough call. Tell you what, why don't we place the other buildings I want to place and then we'll look at it. So first we need a silo, right? We need a place to store the grain. And I'm thinking this grain storage is a nice place to do it. We want to hook this up to the conveyor belt lines and stuff too, these junctions. So I'm almost tempted to, Gosh, like I really don't know where I want this. I was thinking about it before, but now I'm changing my mind. How about we bring this kinda over in this area almost. Like right up next to this warehouse. I really don't want to get in the way of the tracks though, that's the thing. Alright, we're gonna put it right here for now. And just see if that, tell you what. Instead of that, I can solve my issue here, because I wanted to put something else right here, and we're gonna put that there first, I guess. So look at construction, go to food and crops, and I was thinking about getting a livestock farm, and putting that right here and getting that hooked up to the grid that way. Because the livestock farm is what we need for, we're producing livestock basically. And then we have the haul and ranch, or haul and range, which I don't even know, like I don't know this farming stuff, so I'm gonna need both of these, I'm sure. I haven't played with agriculture at all in this game, so. Then there's the slaughterhouse, and finally meat storage, which, you know, we'll probably put over here near the store. And then the store is also gonna get bigger. I think because of our growing population, I've got almost 6,000 citizens here, which is nuts. And that's probably why a lot of these I can't get them. Like, there's workers and stuff, no kindergarten, etc. Once we get to this many people, I think you see babies at kindergarten, 60 out of 48, right? So I think I'm going to need another kindergarten, and I'm also going to like need a bigger store too, I think. So I was going to increase the size of that. So if I take a look at the bigger store, it is the shopping center, and it has one belt connection area. I was thinking about putting it right here, and then the food factory could go right here if it fits. I don't know if it fits though. So I would have to move this. Actually, it might be better off to, I think it would be better to face it this way. To place it right on top of where this one is. And if I did that, it'd be a straight upgrade. Everybody could still access it. But it would change how my rail has to be too, because now I have to come in from that side. So it might, maybe it's better to do it this way. There's a lot of decisions to make here, man. I didn't plan on this. But anyways, that's like all the stuff I have to think about here. So this is probably going to be a multi-day episode just for me to like record things and make sure everything works. I want to get the warehouse up though. So we're going to construct this with, ooh, I don't quite have enough rubles to do that yet. Let's go ahead and get that with dollars just so we have a place to store the grain. Because right now we don't even have a place to store the crops, I mean. So we'll get that installed. This one can get installed as well, and that should, I think, allow stuff from here to be hauled over here, provided of course that we have the forklift. So I guess maybe the forklift can go right behind here. It's not a terrible place for it, it's just there's no connection, so I'll have to tear this down, put in another junction, which isn't a bad idea, I guess, and then we can then put the forklift garage like this. Oh, that actually worked. Yeah, with the road connected too. There's a spot there where it will do the road too. I mean, I can always do that manually, but if it's going to do it for me, then sure. No. All right, I'll do it manually. So we'll put the forklift garage right about, let's say, here. And then we want the road to connect it. Oh, hi. Yep, right there. And then, oh, come on now. What is this? It's this witchcraft. Yeah, thanks. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and start the infrastructure construction for this, but no, I think I should just pay for it. Let's do rubles here, and we'll do rubles here, and we'll do dollars here and here, and dollars here, because I need rubles to pay for the forklift, probably. All right, good. So with 2,000 rubles left, can I provide a forklift? Yes, I can. At least one. So there's one. We have one forklift. And it is going to move around and pick up stuff and move it over to other places, right? That's its job. So it's going to hopefully do that for us. We have some crops in here. That's kind of nice. I would like to see about, well, we want to put it into the warehouse. And then the warehouse can be sort of this hub where we can access it. But now I'm thinking maybe a dedicated grain storage is a better approach here. If I put it right here, does it fit here? I'm so scatterbrained today. I'm sorry. I just am. I get to play, I don't know. I get to play this game and it makes me happy. And now I get scatterbrained because of it. Let's go like, see, I can't cross here. So if I wanted this to be in this spot, which I still don't, I still want like the livestock stuff to happen here. Maybe I move the livestock stuff over here. I don't really want to crowd this track. I'm most likely going to need like 3 or 4 tracks through here. We're going to be exporting quite a bit of stuff from food. We're going to start making clothing and stuff. We're going to get that going. and like all that stuff's gonna get exported out through here. We have a station here to refuel, but I'm also gonna have an actual cargo station as well, and you know, we don't need that to go through the warehouse necessarily. That kind of serves as a cargo station in and of itself. And we can put, you know, the fabrics, the clothing, everything that we construct, we can bring it into here, and then that's going to be my cargo station, if you will. But, for the grain silo, wait, did the forklift move? Oh, it didn't. Do I need to add new connection? You're here to here. Can you do that for me? There you go. There you go. Oh, I knew that was something I missed there. Go, little forklift, go. So these factory connections are kind of nifty, is that you can just kind of create your own little mini city of things, you know, as you go, which is nice. If I was to buy this for rubles, I can almost do it. Almost. And then I can make my own alcohol. It's going to be very nice to do. I'm probably going to need a second forklift for this. This isn't going to be enough. I'm going to buy a second one, because once I get the distillery, I'm going to want things to be moved a little bit faster than that. These little forklifts can only haul so little, yeah. So we got a lot more that we can haul in here for crops. And then, of course, we want to turn those crops into food. To do that, if we were to do that now, we went with the food factory. We need food first. So... looks like grain storage just stores the crops. We're going to create food, so 20 tons of food from 42 tons of crops. Okay, and that food factory was something that I kind of wanted to be on this side so that it could hook up easily with the grocery store, but now I'm thinking if we're going to upgrade this grocery store, I kind of want to know how much space that takes up. But I needed a sufficient amount of money before I can do that, because, I mean, like, I'm going to be tearing something down, and I need to replace that shopping center very fast. So, tell you what we'll do. I'm going to drop another kindergarten against my own judgment here, my better judgment here. I didn't think I was going to need one, and I was hesitant to add another one, but since I am expanding this direction, we are going to need this. This is just something I have to live with. So, I'm going to place... it'd be really nice to fit it in here, but... well, it'd be actually cool to fit it in here, too. I think I could probably get away with it being purely walk-in instead of having a road connection. But that doesn't look like that's going to work either. Okay, so what we'll do then instead is we're going to drop it in right here. We'll get rid of this walking path. Might make people a little bit upset there, but I think once you get your kindergarten, you'll be happy. So we'll place this, I guess, kind of not necessarily angled, but maybe back against the... well, the closer I make it, the more likely it is people can reach it, right? Isn't that how that works? We'll just drop it in right here, I guess. And we're definitely going to build this. Yeah, fund this right now. And then the walking paths, we're going to need those hooked up too. So we'll get that hooked up. Oh, really? You won't? Really? You won't do that? Okay, cool. How about that? No? Wow. All right, like that then. How you like that? I guess we have to... go like this. It's kind of gross. I don't like that. So we'll go like this instead. Nope. We'll go out like this and then like this. There we go. Okay. So a second kindergarten is established. And now we just need basic staff. Now, basic education is required for that. And that's what I had this school for, to get basic educated people working at the school. So hopefully we can get people to do that pretty soon. Okay. Forklifts are going to work. They're bringing in the crops in here. Very nice. And then we're going to bring them out of here into the food factory. I think I need to let this run just a little bit longer so that I have money. I don't want to take a loan if I can avoid it. Also, you might be interested to know that we're setting up... What's this thing over here? Well, this is our asphalt plant. It's going to take gravel and produce asphalt, basically. Asphalt's an interesting thing because there's no way to send it to aggregate storage. I don't know how I don't know if I like that. Like, there's no way to store it. Like, this is an aggregate storage, so we just produce it here, and this has storage of its own. The overflow then goes into an aggregate storage, which then fills up. We have so much gravel right now. But asphalt doesn't do that. You have the storage that's in this building, and that's kind of it. I don't know of any other building that can store this. But in either case, we're going to be able to produce asphalt, and that means we can maybe start making some better roads with our own materials, potentially. Because better roads will also increase the walking distance range of all of these guys. So if you're not familiar with it, how this would work is, let's say this house right here, we want them to be able to get to, well, we put the food factory right here. Let's say we want this house to be able to work there. That's probably too far away. Like, we're already at 385 on that just to get to the grocery store, which is a very long walk. We don't like that. However, if I was to create a better road here, right? The next level up road. Let's say I make this asphalt road instead. Well, look at the walking speed increase, right? It goes from 75% to 95%. The vehicle movement speed increases too, but so does the walking speed. And then it increases even further if you include the streetlights and sidewalks right on the road, which is nice. If we do that, then even though it's a 385 meter walk, they can still get there faster. And also, it means that since they can get there faster, they can also get further on those roads. So we'll want to get this set up too. We have 32,000 rubles. And I can't quite fund that completely with rubles. I think I'm going to just use dollars on this just to get it started. But the thing is, we don't need it right now. That's my problem with this. And I like how it takes asphalt to complete the construction. So, and like I can't really do anything with that. Like I can't buy, I don't think I can buy asphalt, can I? Can I buy? It'd be nice if I could just buy specific resources for the construction, right? Like, say I want to purchase the asphalt, but I want to supply the concrete. Oh, it's concrete. It's not gravel. Never mind. Yeah. Well, look, we have a lot more rubles now. I'm going to go ahead and fund this and get that started, because then gravel will start getting funneled into this so that we can start making asphalt from it pretty quickly. It should already be hooked up to power. The substation's right here. So, we'll get that started too. I think the distillery should be funded. So we'll fund this with rubles as well. And then we're going to hook up a different destination for the forklift task. We're going to hook it up to the distillery too, so that it brings the crops over to the distillery to be used to create alcohol. And then alcohol can go into the warehouse. And then the warehouse can also, again, is still going to be supplying the grocery store. So I think that's what we'll do instead. The food factory is not going to hook up directly here. The food factory needs to connect to the warehouse. The warehouse connects to the grocery store. I think that's the best way to do it, because even then, like, we're going to be importing or exporting, you know, like electronics and clothing and all that stuff. We can just put things in the warehouse, and then the shopping center, I mean, has access to that stuff. All right, so are we going to get this done now? Nah, rubles are just, I can't do it, man. Can't do it. All right, tell you what, we only have a little bit left. If I cancel construction and fund it with dollars, it's really cheap. So I'm just going to do that. Just finish it up with dollars because we don't have any rubles. There we go. All right, we're good here. We just need workers. And this bus stop, I think, is capable of reaching that building. Yeah, we could totally get there from this bus stop. So, like, if they come to the bus stop, they can then walk from here and walk on down here. I think I'd like to upgrade this. Can I, oh, I can't upgrade the walking paths? Wait, no, I need to do this, don't I? Yep, like that. Thank you much. And then they should be able to walk down to the distillery. But this also lets me add the distillery to the list of tasks so we can bring things over there too. All right, good. So now they just need crops. They have power. Power is good. Yep. We're just missing crops and also missing workers. And that's going to have to get brought over there. All right. I need to let this run for a little bit, unfortunately. I need to get rubles. I really want to get, like, other types of production started today. I was thinking of getting, like, lumber, like boards, like sawmill and all that stuff started too. But I really wanted to get to iron so that I can get steel started. And then with steel, we're like one step closer to being able to build really important things. And I might even be able to upgrade this rail network. But yeah, I really need to get this under control. Start producing food. It's September right now. I don't know the last day that these guys will harvest. We have 2 harvesters, and I think as long as the task to harvest is given to them before the deadline. I want to say it might be like early October, possibly like maybe late October. The task to harvest it ceases. It's too cold. So we really need to get that done. And yeah, we can also send workers there too, which again, there's a bus stop here. They can reach it, I think. Yeah, they can reach this field. They can't reach the other one. Interesting. I wonder if I can do something about that. Did you reach it if I go like... Oh, I can't. Here. If I was to go... I know it's not much of a difference, but... Well, it's not any difference at all. They come this way, and then... I guess... It's really not different at all if I do that, so never mind. So it just becomes... I don't know, it just comes down to having buses deliver workers and then getting workers in there. And there's just nobody over here, so I might have to have some houses over here. I think so. We probably have to have some houses over here. If I get a residential building with 138 workers, how many work here? 100 people work here, and then up to 150 maximum can work the fields. So I probably need a couple of big buildings, and I think maybe I'll try these flats. There's only 75 workers, but I'm noticing that the footprint on this building is very, very small. And I might be able to get a pretty like optimum number of workers in this area by doing this. They won't be able to access the school and the shopping and all that stuff, and it's a real drag. I kind of wanted to keep all the residences in the same area. So it might be better to just make another bus stop. Have 2 bus stops though? I don't know. There's so much flexibility in this. There's so much we can do. I don't know what I want to do here. I do know that this is getting full, and transporting things to the warehouse is, well, I probably should get this road set up. Yeah, we need the rail. Whoops. Well, it'd be cool if I could just go straight, wouldn't it? The requirement to need curves, I can't make roads at 90 degrees. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to make 90-degree roads. The requirement for a curve sucks. But I was going to raise this track anyway, and so I think that's one of the next things I'm going to do. So let this run so that I can make more money, right? I'm exporting oil and all that. We got a good amount of export here. We're not making enough, though. I'm noticing this, too. We are really getting hammered on this. So, like, the exports... We need to speed this up. We need more people working here. That's the big thing. I need more people working here. And then as long as this continues to either rise or stay constant, we should be good too, right? So I need to probably add... I mean, we have an unemployment rate. What's my population statistics, right? So unemployed workers, 3,400 unemployed workers. Like, where are they all at? I want to bring the number of... See, there's so many people without any education. You need a lot of kindergarteners. And look at that. We're filling these up. Both kindergartens are full. Holy crap. Okay. This is probably why. Yeah, now they're funneling into here. Look at all these people walking in. 100. Yeah. See, now we're starting to pull off the tank. And I still want to see this to be completely either stagnant or not. If this starts to drain just a little bit... right? That's when I can hook up this, because I've already paid for the overwhelming majority of the infrastructure here. All I really need to do is add a high voltage switch in this area, followed by a, what the heck it's called? My brain is fuzzy. A power transformer, right? So all I really need to do is add a high voltage switch, probably right about here, with a transformer, and then we can send power this way pretty fast and this way pretty fast, and it would be pretty easy to do. Power stuff's not that expensive to set up, not nearly as expensive as railways. That was one thing I thought of, is if I have all my oil spread out, can we just make another station or another whatever, and then transport the oil over here by train? And I thought about that, and the cost associated with the trains and all that stuff, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, financial sense to me makes a lot more sense to just have these fixed costs, that is the pipeline, have a fixed cost for transporting it all the time, and then just hook it up with power as opposed to buying a train, having to deal with additional train traffic and moving it around and where my rail going to go, et cetera, et cetera. It just seems more expensive to do it that way. So even though it's a long distance, the pipeline makes more sense, in my opinion. And since it's underground, it doesn't take up all that much ground space. So I can still like farm this land, for example, have a road go through here. That was all a prerequisite for me wanting to play this game, is I wanted to see these pipes go underground, because I thought it was a little annoying that I would not be able to have an underground pipeline and electrical lines going underground too. But those are limited, and I understand why those are limited. So in any case, there's another thing that needs to happen too. So let me pause it really quick. So this asphalt plant, not only do we need workers, which should be coming momentarily, I would hope. Actually, no, this isn't connected yet. Where is the walk area for this? Do you really not have a walk? You don't have like a place that... Wow, interesting. Okay, we're going to have to go like this then. That should take care of it, I think. And then also this conveyor needs to be connected. So I'm going to fund this too. With rubles really quick. So we have this hooked up, right, to the gravel, and the conveyor belt is going to shove gravel into this so that it fills up and uses it. But there's another thing that this thing needs. It needs bitumen. Bitumen. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm sure one of you guys will probably tell me in the comments in a previous video that I haven't seen yet. But yeah, we have that to put in here. And hopefully that path actually gets people working here. It looks like it does. Well, yeah, it looks like a couple of people are going to come in here and work now. Very nice. Only 5 max? That's peculiar. In any case, we need bitumen over there. So that's where our underground pipelines, once more, take place. Instead of having it hauled over there by truck and all that stuff, no need to do that. We're going to set up the fixed cost, and it costs more up front, but ongoing, long-term, better solution, in my opinion. So, underground, this is our bitumen tank, and we're just going to have this meet up to this, okay? So, this comes this way, and it looks like we have other infrastructure in the way. Yes, we do. So, this is a little complicated. What I'm going to have to do with this is I'm going to have to go underground to here. Then I'm going to have to go above ground from there, across the electrical line, which is bordering this, so it's kind of okay. Let me go ahead and see where that electrical line is. Yep. Okay. And then from there, we're going to duck back underground, and then we go this way. So I'm going to need a pumping station here, most likely, because this stuff is too far. But it only needs to be one pumping station, and I can probably get it conveniently placed behind this kindergarten. So why don't we see how far away I can go? I would like to get... I think I'm going to put it right behind this kindergarten. That should be long enough. Yeah, I can reach that. So we'll put it right about here. And then this station is going to go here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll go about here with it. Just right behind the kindergarten. No big deal. Nobody cares. Nothing to see here. Carry on. Oh, wait. Too sharp of a turn. Okay. I care more about the position of this than I do about the position of this. So I'm actually going to move that and let that build and connect it there. And then also underground all the way over, connect to here. Okay. So with rubles, we build more things. There we go. And we should start seeing bitumen be brought in here any minute now. Should, I think. Unless the construction failed. Source is not sending resource. Okay, hang on. So this says it's not. There is none. We've sold it all. Okay, train. Okay, train. It is time to not have bitumen. You are only loading fuel now. And even then, we're not producing enough. So I really do need more people in here. I need more workers in here. I need to be using more fuel, more oil. But it's okay, though, I think, because this has a maximum storage for asphalt. Honestly, there's got to be a way to store asphalt somewhere. There has to be, guys. If you know how to store asphalt in some sort of aggregate storage, I would love to know this. Because I've looked through the aggregate storages, I don't see any asphalt availability in any of these. And then I look at storage and warehouses, and none of these. They store bitumen, but that's it. This one here does not store asphalt. The open storage, of course, they don't store asphalt at all. Meat storage isn't going to do it. The large aggregate ones, they don't do it either. Cement silos, like none of these will store asphalt. And I don't know how else to do it. So it seems to me like once we got it full, right? Cannot store or export asphalt. I know. I don't see the building that can do it. And I would really like to know where that is. Because it's kind of weird, isn't it? There's nowhere to store asphalt? Maybe it's, I feel like maybe I should use an aggregate storage and, like, it's just mislabeled. Like, it should be there, but it isn't. But I don't know about that. So I'm thinking also that it's possible that perhaps we just get it when we get it, you know? So, like, I say asphalt comes from here, and we just get it from the plant, and it's only like created on demand or something. I don't know. If you know, let me know, okay? Otherwise, I've got 4 people working here, and they don't need to be, so I guess we'll bring it down to 2. It's an awful big place to not, it takes up a conveyor and everything, to not have anywhere to store it. But it comes down right here, right? It's just right here, ready to load up with a truck. You know, very weird. So in any case, if you know that, let me know. I am going to let this run just a little bit longer. It's October 2nd, and we are harvesting these crops. So there we go. It's just a matter of time before the trucks and stuff can bring it in here. We're maxed out on storage here now. That's unfortunate. We're going to need a grain silo, and I think I'm just going to suck it up. I have the rubles now, 37,000. Yeah. That's enough to build it. So I think I'm going to build it right next to this. Assuming it lets me. Yeah, right here. Right here. Next to this. As far over as possible, just so I don't have to... Yeah, I was kind of hoping not to... I want to use something else in this area, so... Yeah, we're going to go like this. See, the problem with this is that I have to curve that road. So it's still better to go in, even like something like this is still better, I think. But then I can't get the conveyor. Darn. Well, it is what it is. Maybe I can do a best of both worlds angle kind of thing. Yeah, perhaps this is better. All right, we'll have it built here with rubles. And now we can store it here. So we'll just get the gravel road again to there. And then the conveyor can go, the factory connection, right, can go here. It might be better. It would be better. I'm going to do this. Cancel this temporarily. Oh, I need to wait until that truck's off of it. Wait, can't stop. Cancel this temporarily. Put in another one of these junctions. There we go. Like so. Yep, like this. I like it to be more closer, like over here. Yeah, like this. Nope, nope, don't. Yep, right. Well, I mean, I might as well. Nothing else can go here, so I guess I might as well. Is there just a 4-way on this? Yeah, like that. All right, good. That'll just connect everything up. And so now I want to take the forklifts and say, hey, dudes, you can also go to this. Okay? That's a thing. And we can fill that with 1,000 tons of this stuff. So we should have not this, not a construction. Do I have to assign that storage, or is that just something the forklifts will take care of, which I am definitely going to need more of these. I underestimated a lot how many forklifts we need in this game. I'm going to get all 4 of these bays full. I need 4 forklifts just... They're just going all over the place. I like it. Of course, you can only use one of these at a time, right? Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna eventually have some more connections and stuff in there. But now they can start putting the crops in there instead. Oh, that's nifty. I like it. And then maybe these trucks, could you just drop it off at the silo instead of going over to here? Because I don't see why the forklifts have to be the ones to do that. It looks like they're taking it. Oh, they're taking it out of the warehouse and putting it here first. That's interesting. So there's a prioritization. All right. Well, I mean, it's not really what I'd like to see. Be nice if you guys would take it out of this first. In fact, I'm gonna make you do it. I'm gonna make you do that. I'm going to make you take it out of this and bring it in here. Can you do that for me? Unless you have other plans. You're gonna put it in the distillery. That's okay too. Weird. I just want you to take it out of this. Oh well. Let this run really quick. We're gonna set up, food and everything. These fields are almost totally harvested, and I want to build up some money to keep going. So I'll be right back. All right, me being the noob player that I am, the newbie player, I kind of forgot. It's October. It's getting pretty cold. I'm noticing it's 5C. Click a building. It says temperature in the building's too low. Yeah, so I kind of need to set up heat, and I haven't done that yet, and it's pretty expensive. So we're going to be spending some of those US dollars for sure to do this. So I'm going to go into heating related, and I think I'll probably just get the regular heating plant. Dollars, I mean, look, small heating plant is nice and all. It's a lot cheaper. But I think the big one is good for like the future. Like we're going to kind of future-proof this a little bit by, allowing us to heat things that are, well, yeah, to heat places. So I don't really want to go over top of this because I can set up another gravel area. Not that I need it, I'm pretty full, but now that I'm going to start making asphalt more often, and we're probably going to use gravel for a lot of other things. Yeah. So I'd like to set up the heating plant away from people. You don't want to set this stuff up where people are going to be because it's pollution, right? So I'm going to probably do it over here. It's connected to, getting it closer to that transformer would be nice too. There's the high voltage coming in there right now. So if I put it over here, and it's going to auto connect to those buildings over there, I'm wondering if that means it's too close. I'm just going to kind of maybe move it over here a little bit. And we'll hook it up right here. All right. Now, we're buying this with US dollars, so it builds immediately. So the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need these small heat exchangers, I think. Unless I can get by with a big one. I probably need a big one. There's an awful lot of stuff to heat here. I'm thinking I might need a larger one to just provide heat to the rest of all these buildings. So just, again, maybe it's more of a future-proof idea, but if I put it in right over here, I think that kind of takes care of me. And it's not that far away, so it might be able to be all right here. So I'm going to use a large heat exchanger. It looks like it's just homes. I only have to provide heat to the houses. So thing is, I might build some homes over here near the farms. So now I'm thinking maybe I want the heat exchanger to be over here. It could be, maybe we put it right next to the, yeah, it just needs to be close enough to these other houses too. How about right here? Does it fit right here? Please fit here. I could get away with it being here too, I guess, right? I was hoping to put something else here, but that's not a big deal. And it provides heat. It's still only here though, so I think we're just gonna need two. We're gonna need two anyway, yeah. So, okay, so we'll put this right here. Right about, maybe on the corner, something like this. No, I want the pipe connection to be facing the other way, so it'll be like this. Right about here. Yep. Mark that. Okay, that's being built with dollars as well. So it's a little bit expensive, but let's let it run. And the next thing we need to do is, of course, get a flow pipe. Now, this is a big heat exchanger, and so we're going to want to use a bigger pipe. So this is a 300 cubic meters. Right, and what we're gonna do is basically just come off one of these, I guess. So It looks like I'll just use the center one, I suppose. And I'm just going to bring it all the way over. $53,000. Good. My good Lord. All right there. I'll just build it right there. $60,000 extra dollars to do that. But I believe that is sufficient to provide heat for everybody. That heat exchanger plus this should do the job. And let's make sure this is connected. And we'll just be good to go. Stop using dollars. We don't really get a whole lot of dollars unless we want to trade, right? Which we can. I mean, the border's right over here. There's the road there. We can do that. There's a rail connection, I think, in the other one. But it's way down here. There's not even a rail there. No, there's not. Yeah, so trading with NATO is going to be more challenging. I'm not going to be able to get very many dollars, but it's okay. At least we've done it. So now I want to check heat again. Let me go into, this is no workers, missing coal. So in order to get it, of course, we have to have coal. And since we don't have coal, we're going to have to purchase coal on an ongoing basis. So I'm going to, I guess, keep 20 tons of coal in here. We'll choose an auto purchase on that. And now there's no workers here. So we also have to bring workers, of course. So let's go ahead and get a bus station, bus stop. And we'll do it like right by this. I mean, that makes the most sense to me. Maybe we'll kind of do, yeah, we'll go off the edge like this. About here. Should do it. And then this road can go like that. This road can go like that. I'm not going to actually bother with constructing that myself. I want the stop to be up and ready to rock. So let's just get it funded. And we want some walkways here, though. Footpaths. We got a footpath right here, so we can just take this down and bring it right to this. Yeah, bring it right to the bus stop like this. Oh, come on now. Really? Come on now. Don't do that. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. All right, and that should be good. Yeah. That'll bring people to this so they can work here. So now I just need the buses to do their job, and I think I'm going to add another bus to this line. I'm going to get 60 workers. Let's just get the bigger bus. It's fine. We'll set this up to have a path to go from this bus stop over to here. And that's it for now. I want to get workers brought over there. Because there's people waiting here like, dude, I need a job. I will provide a job for you. Right, there you go. All right. Big old heat exchanger, man. But it's not looking like it's doing a whole lot. Tell me that we're heating places. Are we heating places? Temperature in the building. Uh-oh. Give me an overlay. I want temperature. No. Not going to give it to me. Citizens' living preferences. No. Current location. Resources. Is there a overlay for heat? Building properties. Ah, here we go. Interior properties. Okay. So what I'd like to see is I'd like to see the temperature begin to rise here. Because we have power, but it looks like we might be underpowered. Are we underpowered right now? There's only 2 workers in the power plant. I need more workers in the power plant, I guess. My goodness. All of you guys should be working here. You should be coming right over in here. That's the whole purpose of that house. Let's make sure. I just want to make sure it's a power issue and not something else. If I stop exporting entirely, I guess it's not entirely, but if I stop exporting, I should see things are powered. I mean, it's not saying that it's unpowered. It's saying that there's no... Oh my God, you're such an idiot, Charlie. Why? Charlie, why? Why? The whole time. Yes. Hi. Have you guys met me? Have you met me? We get scatterbrained. We forget things even after we just said it. That's what we do. Okay. Let's get the roads upgraded here. I'm gonna pay for these with rubles. I want this done now. Just enough to get this bus into this area. All right. So I want to see the bus. It's gonna pull in here. I hope it grabs passengers. It's not like nobody's getting on the buses. I provide this. People are standing here, but they're not getting on the bus. And I don't know how to fix that. Because, like, I'm you know, I provide the route. How in the world do I get workers here? All right, this is what we'll do then. This isn't gonna work. You can't just add a house nearby. They have to have access to education. If they don't start working here, then they'll freeze. So you should probably get on that bus and, you know, do your job. Right here, citizens deciding where they go. You know what, I think you should go here. Distant, too distant. Okay. Well, I mean, like, that's the whole point of getting on the bus, yo. Where should citizens be going to work? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you to do. Interesting. How do I get them to go there? I thought providing the bus route would be enough. Maybe it just needs a little bit. I hope that's the solution, because if it's not, then we're going to have even bigger problems coming up here pretty quick for the winter. And then the next thing I need for the winter to prepare for this, I need one last building. And that is going to be the, I think it's in this menu. It's the Technical Services building. It's a bus. No, right. Technical Services right here. I need this building, and this doesn't have to be, you know, located right here, but it might as well be. It's close to the gas station. I guess that's a plus, and I don't think it needs a whole lot for workers. We're gonna place it right here anyway. Let's put it right next to this, like this. Yep, and we'll pay for that with rubles. Doesn't look like I can afford it. That is a lot. We could barely afford it. We could barely afford it. Okay, so the Technical Services building, I need workers here so bad. How in the world do I get them here? How do I get you here? Number of workers waiting. Yeah, no, seriously, go to this bus stop. I don't know. I want them to go here. It says they're waiting, but these are not workers waiting. They're just passengers. None of them are workers. Oh, no. All right, new bus stop. That's going to have to be it. One more bus stop. We're going to go... Maybe this isn't... I can't imagine that's not close enough to workers. They're just not choosing to go there. How do I get them to go there? How about this? I tell you in this building, you people in this building, you should be going to work here. No connections to this building, or the building is too distant. I mean, ride the freaking bus. Ride the freaking bus. Yeah, go to the bus stop. There you go. All workers go to the bus stop and get distributed, yo. Workers are waiting. Good. At least 2. Now the building's without power. It's just not... It's not good. Why is the building without power? It's so intermittent. Let me just make sure. Okay, we're gonna stop exporting here. Let me just make sure. There's workers at the bus stop. Okay, there's workers waiting. Are there workers in here? Yes, there are 12 workers in this bus. Are you going where I hope you're going? Yes. There's no other place to work, so you have to be going there. Okay, cool. We have coal in there. We're gonna get the heat turned on. All right. Heat should be working any second now. Come on. Boom. All right. We're producing heat. Heat is going to here. Looks like we got some wattage. Things are working. And overlay me. Temperatures. Yes. Okay. You all get to live now. Congrats. Okay. I think this is going to have to... We're going to have to call it quits on today. I really wanted to get this done, but then I remembered the heat. You know? What do we do today? We got asphalt done. That's... Oh, you know what? And now I think about it, right? Asphalt is... Like, you kind of can't, right? You can't store asphalt long term. It gets really hard, right? Isn't that how that works? So I feel like I just wasn't thinking about that, you know? So that's probably why. That's probably why you can't store it. And I bet you can't store concrete either, right? You have to just get it fresh in the moment. So yeah, I figured that out, I think, because I went to make these roads. And it just kind of occurred to me while I was making these that, like, you know, I don't think you actually can store this long term. But these are my emergency services buildings, so I kind of want to start upgrading these very quickly so that they can get as far as possible. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sure we'll eventually get to the other resources. There's still wood to get, the sawmill, I gotta get the iron set up. I'd like to connect to some of these other places, but I'm not really interested in doing that, honestly, until I provide work for the people who are already here. And I feel like I have too many people as is. Because we're filling up the 2 kindergartens we have. We're gonna need even more kindergartens. So I'm gonna do that too, and I'm gonna let it run and get some money. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Take it easy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.